Hey guys, welcome back to Gaia Yoga. I'm TJ, and for this week's sequence, I thought we would work on our hips, stretching out those hips and just really opening them up. So grab your mat, grab some water, and let's get started. So let's just start seated on our mat with our legs in fire log position. Right ankle on top of your left knee, right knee on top of your left ankle. Go ahead and take your eyes to a close and start paying attention to your breathing. Start to deepen your inhales and lengthen your exhales. Go ahead and open your eyes. Reach your left arm up towards the sky, right forearm down towards your mat. You should feel a nice stretch through the left side of your body. And then we'll just walk this down the middle, forward folding over those legs. Breathe through this stretch. Go ahead and rise back up, planting the sole of your right foot on the opposite side of your left knee for a spinal twist. Left arm will go to your right knee, right hand behind you. As you inhale, try and sit up just a little bit taller. And as you exhale, try and twist just a little bit deeper. Go ahead and untwist and take a small counter twist over to the other side just to release the spine. And let's come back to that fire log position, but this time let's switch legs. So left ankle on top of the right knee. Left forearm down onto the mat, right hand up towards the sky, feeling that stretch through the right side of your body. Swing this stretch down the middle for that forward fold and breathe. Go ahead and rise back up, planting the sole of your left foot on the opposite side of your right knee and taking that spinal twist. Left hand behind your body, right arm to left knee. Inhale, sit up a little bit taller. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Go ahead and untwist and take a small counter twist. And then we'll move into butterfly pose or Baddha Konasana. So bring the soles of your feet together and forward fold, trying to keep that spine straight. Don't forget to breathe into this stretch. And go ahead and rise back up. Plant the soles of your feet on your mat, knees up towards the sky, and let's move into boat pose. So you'll inhale, lift your legs up and hold. And we'll bring it back to butterfly pose. Soles of your feet together and keeping that spine straight, forward fold. Go ahead and rise back up and let's move into that boat pose once more. So plant the soles of your feet on your mat. Raise your arms and inhale, lift your legs up and hold. Bring the soles of your feet back together for that butterfly pose or Baddha Konasana, keeping the spine straight, forward fold. Go ahead and rise back up. And we're going to move into seated pigeon. So bring your right ankle on top of your left knee, hugging that left leg into your chest. You should feel a nice stretch through your IT band. And let's switch legs. Taking your right leg down to the ground, left ankle on top of your right knee, and hug that right leg into your chest. Release this left leg, and let's move into child's pose. Go ahead and breathe here in child's pose just for a moment. And we'll take the right leg out to the side, sitting down into a gated child's pose. You should feel a nice stretch through the inside of that right leg. Now let's take this stretch over to the other side. So bring that right leg back in and extend the left leg out to the side, sitting down into that gated child's pose position. Go ahead and bring that left leg back in and sink your chest down towards your mat, keeping those hips directly above your knees for puppy pose. If this doesn't feel good on your neck, feel free to be down on your forehead. Go ahead and lie all the way down onto your mat. Now take your right arm out to a T and plant the sole of your left foot on the opposite side of that right leg, rolling onto that shoulder. Go ahead and come back down onto your chest, and we'll do a round of Superman pose or Shalabhasana. So you'll inhale, lift your legs and your arms up off of your mat and hold. Go ahead and relax back down onto your mat, taking your left arm out to a T and planting the sole of that right foot on the opposite side of your left leg. Come back down onto your chest. Plant your hands, tuck your toes, lift those knees up off of your mat and shoot your hips towards the back of your mat, downward dog. Bend your knees as much as you need to and take a moment to pedal out your feet. Take your right leg up towards the sky and bring it to the outside of those palms. Go ahead and lower down onto your left knee, taking your right hand behind you, reaching for those left toes and rolling onto the outside of that right foot. If you can't quite reach the toes, that's fine. Just lift that leg up as high as you can. Release the toes and heel toe that right foot over to the left side of your mat. Staying up in king pigeon, go ahead and lift that left leg up off of your mat and reach for those toes using your left hand. Release the toes and let's forward fold down into pigeon. Go ahead and rise back up, planting your hands back on your mat. Lift that left knee up and step that right foot back into high plank, lowering all the way down through chaturanga and moving through upward dog. And tuck your toes and push your hips towards the back of your mat, downward dog. Take your left leg up towards the sky and step it towards the outside of both hands, lowering down onto that right knee and reaching back for those right toes with your left hand. Release the toes and heel toe that left foot over to the right side of your mat. Staying up in king pigeon first, reach back for those right toes with your right hand. And once again, if you can't quite reach the toes, that's just fine. Just lift that right leg up as high as you can. Release the right toes and forward fold down into pigeon. Bring your attention back to your body and back to your breath. Go ahead and rise back up, bringing your feet out to a wide V. We'll take the stretch over to the right foot first. So bend towards the right foot, left hand up towards the sky. Feel free to use a strap. And then we'll walk this stretch down the middle, forward folding, trying to keep that spine as straight as we can. Go ahead and take it over towards the other side, taking your left hand towards your left foot, right hand up and over. Come back up, bring the soles of your feet together, lying down on our backs for Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring your hands to your inner thighs and gently push your hips open just a little bit more. Using both hands, grab the outside of both feet for full happy baby pose. The soles of your feet should be pointed up towards the sky. Feel free to rock side to side along your spine. Then we'll plant the soles of our feet down on our mats, knees up towards the sky, windshield wipering our knees from side to side, taking soft spinal twists. When you're done, go ahead and extend your legs down on your mat, coming to Shavasana, that last corpse pose. almost like you just fainted, palms up towards the sky, eyes to a close. Go ahead and bring your attention back to your breath, deepening your inhales and lengthening your exhales. Take some small movements with your fingers and toes, and then some bigger movements, rolling the ankles and wrists. And we'll meet up in seated. Have a great rest of your day, and don't forget to subscribe to see a new video every single Monday.